James with Explorer Americana here. We're here at the Kansas City Zoo. We're here to check out the Aquarium exhibit and also a sea lion show. Thank you so much for joining me.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sea Lion Splash, presented by US Bank. My name is Adam, and I'll be your host today as we dive into the stories of our California sea lions here at the Kansas City Zoo and Aquarium. During this presentation, we'll meet the sea lions, discuss the adaptations that help them thrive in their ocean habitats, learn about the care and training they receive here at the zoo, and explore how you can help save their wild counterparts in the ocean. So let's go ahead and put our hands and flippers together for the sea lions and trainers of Sea Lion Splash. I will begin by introducing you to the two sea lions we have out here for the show. Over here close to me is Luna. Luna is 10 years old, and as a young pup, she was found stranded off the coast of California, rescued, rehabilitated, and released. Unfortunately, she was not able to survive on her own in the ocean and was found stranded again. At this point, she was deemed non-releasable and found a home here at the Kansas City Zoo and Aquarium in 2015.
This is the show.
Luna is the largest of our 3 sea lions, weighing in at around 200 pounds. Luna is recognizable by her large stature, freckle-like spots on her chest, and her commanding voice. Luna will be training today with trainer Jocelyn. Now over here to my left, we have Pepper. Pepper is also 10 years old, and Pepper and Luna share the same rescue story. Pepper was also deemed non-releasable after stranding a second time, and found a home here at the Kansas City Zoo and Aquarium in 2015. Pepper weighs in at around 170 pounds, and is recognizable by her dark fur and whiskers, a scar on her neck, and her small nose. Pepper will be training today with trainer Megan. Now the zoo is also home to a 3rd sea lion named Delilah, who is our oldest sea lion at 14 years old. She was rescued off the coast of California in 2010 when she was found alone at only 24 hours old. She found a forever home here at the Kansas City Zoo and Aquarium and was hand-raised by animal care staff. Delilah is the smallest of our 3 sea lions, weighing in at around 120 pounds. And due to spinal changes, Delilah has more limited mobility in her hind flippers, and therefore spends more time in the water rather than moving around on land. You can recognize Delilah by her short stature, large eyes, and long white whiskers. Delilah will be joining us in the show this morning. You can be sure to see her out here in the pool right after. So while Luna and Pepper continue their training, we'll start to talk about some of the natural history of these sea lions. California sea lions are native to the Pacific Ocean. While their common name recognizes their habitat along the coast of California, their range extends all the way from southeast Alaska down to central Mexico. Sea lions belong to a group of marine mammals called pinnipeds. Pinniped means fin or flipper-footed, and all the animals in this group have 4 flippers. Sea lions have long front flippers that can propel them underwater, and a rotating hip bone that allows them to walk on land using all 4 of their flippers. Now this type of movement sets them apart from seals who move along on their bellies in a movement called galumphing. And there goes Pepper showing us what that galumphing looks like. But we know she's not a seal. That's right, Pepper. Another way to tell a sea lion apart from a seal is by their external ear flaps. Sea lions have an outer ear, similar to ours, while seals have only a small fold that leads to their inner ear. In addition to their senses of sight and hearing, sea lions also use their sense of touch to navigate in water and find their food. They use their sensitive whiskers, also called vibrissa, to detect vibrations caused by other animals and orient themselves in their environment. Their powerful senses, along with their streamlined shape, allow them to swim quickly and gracefully as they hunt for fish and avoid predators. Now all 3 of our female California sea lions were rescued from the coast of California. The Kansas City Zoo and Aquarium partners with the Marine Mammal Center in Sausalito, California, as they rescue, rehabilitate, and release marine mammals. Since 1975, the Marine Mammal Center has rescued more than 24,000 animals. And while many of these animals can be successfully returned to the ocean, others are deemed not releasable if they're unable to successfully find food on their own or have other underlying medical conditions. That's why we're proud to have provided a home for non-releasable sea lions here and work alongside them to improve their welfare and share their stories with all of you. Now all 3 of our sea lions were rescued after stranding, but Delilah, our other sea lion, was a unique case. The Marine Mammal Center found her alone, without her mother, and estimated that she was only 1 day old. The Kansas City Zoo and Aquarium then stepped up to provide Delilah a home, And 2 of our dedicated animal care staff even traveled to California to begin providing the Lila with specialized care. After a few weeks in California, Delilah and her caretakers came home to Kansas City. And after arriving at the zoo, Delilah's trainers began building a relationship with her. The first step toward training any of our sea lions or other animals at the zoo is building a strong, trusting relationship. Relationship building can look different for each animal, but it usually includes socializing, spending time with the animal, and feeding them part of their diet. While our trainers do work closely with the sea lions, it is important to remember, however, that they are not pets. That's right, they are not. But it's this relationship building that allows us to work toward training goals that prioritize the animal's health and well-being. So by working closely together, the trainers form a mutual trust and work as a team with Delilah, Pepper, and Luna. Now, after building a relationship with the sea lions, their caretakers begin teaching or training them with positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement means that when you do something good, you get something good. And that's just what you've been seeing here with the tasty fish and treats that our sea lions receive. Now, one of the first behaviors that Delilah, Pepper, and Luna learned when they arrived was targeting. Targeting, or touching a target with one of their body parts, allows the sea lions to learn more complex behaviors. Trainers use the target to direct the sea lions and provide clear communication as they shape and build behaviors. Each step of the training process includes that positive reinforcement, or reward, to encourage the sea lions that they're doing the right thing. All 3 sea lions quickly learned this targeting behavior, and that became a building block for many of the different behaviors that you see today. Now, of course, we train for many reasons, and that includes exercise. Some of the behaviors we train encourage the sea lions to move quickly and use a lot of energy. These behaviors allow us to give the sea lions exercise and utilize their natural adaptations, like those strong front flippers that propel them through the water. Out in the ocean, sea lions use their front flippers to porpoise out of the water and gain speed when hunting for food or escaping predators. In addition to exercise, we also train the sea lions for medical behaviors that allow us to better care for them. These medical behaviors include different body positions that allow us to visually examine their eyes, mouths, flippers, backs, and bellies each day. The sea lions are also trained to receive eye drops twice each day to keep their eyes clear and healthy. Through the medical training that we do, Delilah has learned to offer her belly for voluntary ultrasounds. Pepper learns to open her mouth and present her eyes for daily checks, and Luna even learned to lay down for voluntary radiographs. Now, one of the most complex medical behaviors that all 3 sea lions have learned is to offer their back flippers for voluntary blood draws with our veterinary health feed, so that we can monitor their overall health. Delilah's participation in these voluntary medical behaviors have allowed her caretakers to monitor her body condition and even apply topical animals here at the Kansas City Zoo and Aquarium. Now, the conservation of these sea lions and their ocean habitats is increasingly important, and our 3 rescued California sea lions serve as ambassadors for their wild counterparts in the Pacific Ocean. So we hope that by meeting Luna and Pepper today, that you feel inspired to make small but impactful changes to conserve ocean habitats and help wild.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button to keep up with future videos. And as always, keep exploring.